then, so in this video what you're going to see is somebody getting arrested for impersonating a police constable. Now, we will get into this impersonation of a police constable in the video, but about halfway through, so it's quite a long video. I'm going to let it play through until we get to the point where I need to point it out. So let's actually just get straight into this video.
I've had quite a few dealings with you all.
Right, okay, well I've never met you.
I know you, because I've come out of town.
Ah, right, okay. So you're not from the Wigan area? No. Right. Hey buddy, you alright?
Can you film this for me, pal?
Yeah, if you like, mate.
So, are you alright? Are you filming?
I'm fine. I'm just waiting for prisoners to be released, me.
Ah, right, okay.
I just wonder what's going on here.
I am, yeah. Yeah, no worries, boss. We're just having a chat.
Are you recording?
I am, yeah.
Is there any reason why you didn't tell me?
Because we're in a public place and I don't have to.
You have to do, it's your policy to explain. You're the data handler, I'm the subject. How could I get a copy of that if you hadn't told me?
I'd have to take your details for that.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
How am I going to send it you?
No, I get in touch with my solicitor and he does it on my behalf.
Right, okay.
You don't need my details.
But we need to know.
You have to save it. You have to save it for 30 days. And when I get my solicitor, he serves it on you. It's downloaded for 30 days. Right. And I get it that way.
But there's certain information sharing that needs to be processed for that. Just hear me out. I either need to know your name, so I can save your name to the body worn.
No, you don't.
Or you need to know the log number.
Yeah, and I'll get the log number before I go.
Right, okay, that's fine. So
can I ask what the call actually was?
We've had a call from prison staff saying they believe somebody who's impersonating a police officer is stood outside the prison.
Well, they've told you lies, so you should prosecute them.
You can see why they would get that impression, can't you?
To impersonate an officer, I've got to...
No, they believe a person to be impersonating a police officer.
I've got another one.
Can you see why that's been
inferred?
No,
I can't, I really can't.
So with these chevrons going across your chest and that around the back of your head...
Do recovery not have exactly the same?
No.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do, recovery. I've done it millions of times.
As far as... Not at the minute. Obviously, I'm just trying to have a chat, but he doesn't really want to chat with me, just wants to argue.
Just come out because I thought you by yourself.
Oh, right. Thank you very much.
Need anything?
I'm not really getting anywhere. No, not really. He can't see why prison staff would see that he'd be impersonating a police officer. This is normal daily attire. With other than what do you say? Other than just filming the building.
Other than just filming, scribbling a few bits down, you know.
Right, that's
on my notepad.
That's fine.
Are you both together? No, I don't have a fucking clue who he is.
This was the guy who was at the top when I
just walked down. I've just come to video some prisoners when they get released.
And I'm asking him to film it for me so I can get his details up and I can...
I'll have to tell you.
Together?
No.
You just need to go
I
through
don't even
things.
know who he is. Yeah.
Okay. So, apologies, have you got an interest in this?
Oh yeah, I've got a good interest in it.
Right.
And it's my personal, I don't share it with anyone.
You don't share it with anyone?
No.
So what are you actually... Right, so other than taking notes, what are you actually doing?
Checking videos.
What are you videoing on?
I've got my phone.
Oh, your phone, right. And you're filming for social media?
I've only turned this on now just because I've seen a police interaction, but normally I just interview prisoners. I just want to know what's going on here, mate.
Right, okay, no problem. Are you both willing to pass your details on or not? You're not?
Definitely
Yourself?
Not.
Why would I pass you my details?
No, I'm just asking you. I'm not asking you for
no,
a reason why. I'm just asking, are you willing to pass them over or not?
No, not for no reason.
Right.
No, so.
Can we not... So, personally, I think we've got off on the wrong foot. Like, I think you have an opinion of me because I'm wearing this uniform, and I'm really not that person, mate.
No, but I don't like Greater Manchester Police, full stop.
Right.
I've never met a good copper yet.
Right. Well, maybe if you give one of us a chance.
Hey, this might be your first one.
That's my point.
Might be.
Maybe if you give one of us a chance. Like I said, I've never met you. I'm still a person.
If you'd
just because I'm
come
wearing
out
this
and
uniform doesn't mean you should have this preempted opinion of
I'll
me.
give you credit where credit's due. If you'd have come out and gone, I'm PC 9662.
Yeah.
My body warns on for my protection and your protection.
Right.
Can I ask what you're doing here? That would have been different.
Right, okay.
It's all about how you approach people.
You're right. And
as soon as you come out and just start asking questions, I take that as like you're trying to tell me what to do.
Definitely not.
That's how it comes across.
How's asking a question telling you what to do? I literally got out my van and I went, "You all right, mate?
Yeah.
What are we up to?"
But that's another thing. I don't like being called mate.
Right, okay.
Because you don't know me, I don't know you. If I was to say, do you know when I go to court?
I don't want to come across heavy-handed.
No, but when I go in court, I go, excuse me, love. They go, you call me ma'am or you miss. You don't call me love.
That's a bit different. That's court, isn't it? That's a formal environment. That's a formal environment, isn't it?
They're not above me and I'm not above them.
I agree, but that's a formal environment.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we are.
It's not stood out on the street just having a chat.
It doesn't matter though, does it?
Right.
If we don't know each other,
right.
You just go, excuse me, sir, or excuse me, ma'am.
Right.
You know?
Well, obviously you've just said you made the same mistake as well as me. So I called you mate, you've called other people love. So let's,
I do. But that's why I said I give you credit. But if you'd have come out and gone, excuse me, my body warns on for my protection and for your protection.
Right.
Could I please ask what you're doing here today? I would have been more open.
Right.
But as soon as I take it the opposite way, as soon as you go, can I ask what you're doing here and all that, and don't tell me. Something simple like that, if you abuse that power, what other powers would you abuse?
How is it abusing the power?
Because it's in your policy to at the first available opportunity to tell them when you're videoing.
Right, okay.
Right? And that's not me, that's on your memo, that's your policy.
Right. That's policy, isn't it? It isn't law. So I'm not breaking any laws by saying I'm recording.
Then you understand why we get off on the bad bad start.
Negative, no insignia, no high vis, it's all black uniform. There is chevrons across his chest but no police insignia.
What's that wasp behind you, sorry?
Utility belt and radio, but it's not police issue radio. My boss just wanted an update of what you were actually wearing. Apparently it was obviously it just came to us that somebody impersonating a police officer. Now I appreciate you saying yeah, will do. I appreciate you saying that this is your daily attire and this is what you wear all the time. Appreciate that. But just see from a reasonable person's point of view how they might infer that you're a police officer from a distance.
Okay then, so this is what is going to get arrested for Section 90 of the Policing Act of 1996. And the reason I say that is because of the questions she is asking. And the minute she started asking about him looking like a police constable, he should have just shut his mouth and not said anything from that point. Because everything he's saying now is just tying him up to be arrested. And like I said, it's under this section, which is this. So let's just highlight up to here because this is what's important.
Any person who with intent to deceive impersonates a member of a police force or special constable, or makes any statement or does any act calculated falsely to suggest that he is such a member or constable, shall be guilty of an offence and liable on summary conviction to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months or to a fine not exceeding level 5 on the standard scale, or to both. 2. Any person who, not being a constable, wears any article of police uniform in circumstances where it gives him an appearance so nearly resembling that of a member of a police force as to be calculated to deceive shall be guilty of an offence and liable on summary conviction to a fine not exceeding level 3 on the standard scale. 3. Any person who, not being a member of a police force or special constable, has in his possession any article of police uniform shall, unless he proves that he obtained possession of that article lawfully and has possession of it for a lawful purpose, be guilty of an offence and liable on summary conviction to a fine not exceeding level 1 on the standard scale.
So there you go. This bit here is irrelevant because it said he's bought the uniform from eBay, so he can prove that he's got the uniform lawfully. Now this section 2 is what he will get banged up for, because you could say he was wearing articles of police uniform in circumstances where he is not given reasonable for him to even be wearing it at that moment in time, to deem that he could be a police constable, or to give the impression that he is. No, it's not illegal to have or own or wear these types of things, but it's illegal to suggest that you are. Now, the key question here is, if this is what he's definitely going to get banged up for, should this person here get the same? Look what he's wearing. Practically the same thing, isn't he? Practically the same thing. He's even got an emblem on his hat. He's got the checkers right across, even on his blacks. But his only security guard, he's only got a CSCS card. And this goes on and on and on. Look, security, dressed like police. You could even say that the prison staff, which was in the background, are dressed like police. Because from a distance, if you didn't know there was prison staff, you would assume there was police. Why do I say that? They're wearing black, they're wearing the white, they're wearing the epaulets on the shoulders, they've got handcuffs. From a distance, you would believe they are police. So if this legislation is to be upheld, you could say prison staff, security, anybody which gives the impression that they are police, which legally get away with it every single day, should also be charged with this legislation. But let's continue and get into the video.
Can you at least see that?
No, I really can't.
So, right,
How many copies do you know what don't know with balaclava on?
when it's cold, quite a few. Again, they're not police issue, but it keeps us warm in the
It
winter.
is actually.
We don't have those police issues.
Firearms, dog handler, and this is a normal PC one.
That is a normal PC one, I've seen that.
Thank you. See, look, I've got all the gadgets on and everything.
Right. So you have to agree then.
No, I don't, because
You don't even know what you're agreeing with.
I know what you're going to say.
Go on.
Because it's been police issue, people would see you as being a police officer. No, because I don't have no numbers.
Right.
I don't have no.
That's why I said
no
from a
Greater
distance.
Manchester.
That's why I said from a distance. Nobody, other than myself, nobody's actually approached you, have they?
No,
So everything that's
no,
been observed
no,
of you has
yeah,
been from a distance.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
whatever
can
they said to you,
just
is
have
nothing to do
an
with me.
unbiased, reasonable opinion that somebody might infer that you are a police officer. And like you've just said, you've got firearm stuff on, you've got dog handler stuff on. So it has been police issue at one point. So it's reasonable to think, for somebody to think that this is somebody impersonating a police officer, isn't it?
Hang on. If that was an unmarked car and I was driving it down here, would they think I'm being a copper coming in here? Because it used to be a cop car.
It's not still, if it was
If
unmarked.
it was unmarked
Right,
and I
you're
was
not
driving
unmarked,
it down,
are you?
this is unmarked.
But this here, and that around
That's
the head.
recovery. That's recovery.
Right, okay.
You have them on
If-
recovery
listen,
truck.
we're clearly not going to agree.
No, we're not, because I know damn well I've had this argument with numerous coppers.
Right.
Numerous.
I'm not asking you to write yourself into an offence.
I'm not going to
I'm
write
just
myself
asking a
into an
reasonable
offence.
opinion of, not even your opinion, just can you see why other people
But the
would
thing
hold
is-
that opinion, is what I'm asking.
But the thing is, we don't police on what people think or feel. We're not the feelings police, we're not the thinking police. We police on what's black and what's white. If I've committed a crime, fair enough, but I haven't.
Right, okay.
So what they're
that's
thinking
not the
feel.
conversation that I'm having
No,
with
no,
you.
no, but what they're thinking feel has got nothing to do with me. I might be annoyed at them, personally.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you're going to act on it.
But the reason I'm trying to have this discussion with you is because police have been called because some...
But you need to have it out with them, because they're the what you should be over there and saying, unfortunately, he's not showing anything that says police.
Agreed. You're not
Right.
showing any
And
signature.
unfortunately, if you'd have walked over and asked him what he was doing, he may have told you.
May have told you.
May have told
With
you.
how argumentative you've been in the last 20 minutes, I'm going to say that would be a
the
no.
simple
You
reason
wouldn't
why I'm
tell me.
argumentative, one, I knew what they were doing, and then a little bald gadget come down, and he got in there, and he's at it. Phone the police. He said, no, don't phone the police. I'll phone the police.
Right.
And then you turned up in your van, and then he come walking out, and he come walking across.
I didn't actually see him.
No, because he come this way. You were watching me,
Right.
and that's why. And I filmed him coming across.
Right.
Now, end it there. You should be over there now saying, sorry, there's nothing we can do.
Right. But that's not the discussion I'm having with you.
Right, go on.
I'm saying the reason that police have been called is because somebody has had the opinion that there's somebody impersonating
But
a
like
police
I've
officer.
just said.
But hang on, I'm not saying that you are impersonating a police officer.
Yeah,
That's not what I'm
but-
saying. I'm saying, can you at
Yeah.
least reasonably see
But
why
no, I
somebody would
can't. No, I
hold that
can't.
opinion?
No, I can't. Because
So
I've just,
you're telling
I've
me
just,
that you're
yeah, but
wearing ex-police uniform and you
X,
can't,
X.
but you can't see
it's
why
X.
somebody.
No, because it's X. It's no signage on it. If it had the words, I mean, you can even see where the sign used to be.
Right.
Yeah. Now, obviously they've seen it. So if they've seen it and they can see the sign's been taken off, obviously it's not police issue.
I'm not
because
saying
it's
it's
been
police
withdrawn.
issue. I'm saying that somebody would.
I could buy their uniform on
somebody would
eBay.
infer that.
I could buy
you are
their
a police
uniform on eBay. So if I bought their uniform and come down there, would they say I'm a screw?
If you were to go to a fancy dress party and they said show up as a cop, would you wear anything that you're wearing now?
Yeah.
Right. That's my point.
Yeah.
So by going to a fancy dress party and wanting to look like a police officer, you would wear roughly what you're wearing now. So you have to agree that you're trying to look like a police officer.
No, I'm not. I'm
just
not going
agree.
to a fancy dress. Do you know when I go to police stations, I wear this? Do you know when I go to court, I wear this?
Right.
I wear them in court and police station. I wear them all the time.
Right.
Because I know it gets a reaction. And that's what I like. I get a reaction.
Right.
So now as the penny drops, I'm just there to get a reaction. And now I've got 2 cars.
Right.
And this isn't my first one this morning. I've already had a different one out of town.
Right.
So obviously now the penny's dropping. What I do, I just go around and I get police called on me everywhere I go.
My question to you then is why?
Right,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Why do you want the
A
reaction?
few years back, I got robbed of 50 grand.
Right.
And the farmer where I put my vehicle and all my stuff, he got threatened with Amazon bars and he phoned 999. Do you know how long it took you to attend?
Go on.
6 months.
Right.
I
Okay.
put this on, I had 30 coppers in 3 minutes the first time I did it.
Right.
I've got 9 civil claims against you.
Right.
Normally I go quiet, I don't talk. I normally just stand there.
Right.
You put the handcuffs on and you search me. 1,500. I've got 7 or 8 uniforms in the cop shop where they've seized them for the
Yeah.
time being. I'm in court 3 times next year, and that was from last year.
Right. Okay. It does take a long time to go through courts and for.
It takes longer, me suing you. It's from the date I get the no further action, it takes another 2 years to get my
Right.
payment.
Yeah. No worries. How many calls? How many have you got going through? 6, 7.
9.
Amazing. And what are they for? You
Impersonate. That's only one police station. Impersonating a cop shop, right? Put a copper at one police station.
Right.
I've been all over Greater Manchester. A lot of coppers, they look at me and just go. I don't get a rise.
Right. Okay.
So I've had to go to the next level. Come to somewhere like this to get the police called out. Because I know you'll attend.
Go ahead. Yes. that's debatable at this point. I'd have to check that. I'd say probably not. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're just having a chat, to be honest. It's quite a nice chat. He's not saying that. That's not been said.
I wonder what they're saying down that radio. I wonder what they're saying down that radio.
I don't know. You're going talking to him then.
Should I walk over?
If he's not said to
All right.
Well, I don't know.
Even for the immediate future, to be fair.
I don't know yet. I'll be honest, I'm going to go somewhere else in a bit and do a bit more photography and what have you.
Is that to provoke a reaction as well?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I really don't know because I've got Alzheimer's world, I'll be honest with you.
I don't think you intend to cause a reaction, do you?
No,
You just walk around and you
just
get
walk
a
around.
reaction. I think that's what it is.
I go to places and I just like take.
I can see why you get a reaction.
I don't want to give my identity out.
Yeah.
I can see why you get a reaction
I
like
do
that.
have
Can
my
you see why
identity.
a
Yeah.
reasonable person would infer?
But
Yeah.
I do have my identity
Right.
on me, but I don't give it unless I really, really have to.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, I just go wherever I want to go and do what I want to do. I mean, like, if I wanted to get a reaction, I could have gone right up to that door and filmed inside, up to that window and filmed inside. I've stayed here.
Right.
I've not moved from here
Right.
all morning.
Have you before I got here and obviously we started a conversation? Have you spoke to anyone?
No one.
Not spoke.
Not
to
a
anybody at all?
person. There were 6 over there. There were 4 of them stood over there, all watching me. One said, "Oh, I'll be on
There's a
TikTok."
van here.
I weren't even watching. Right? I was just stood there like that. Then I got my phone out and took a few photos just to prove how
You
many.
might be
was
getting
about.
nicked here.
And then I stood here, and that was it. Then I'm quite embarrassed to stand there. So I'm
What's
a
going on?
detained.
You said before that you wanted a
I think he's getting nicked there.
I'm a detained.
Sir, sorry to interrupt your conversation. Have you told my officer who you are?
No.
Right. Police constable. What's your surname? Right. Have you got a warrant card? You've not got a police warrant card. Right. Okay. Therefore, 831 you're under arrest for impersonating the police officer.
Thank you.
Do not say anything but when how you defensive. Do not mention when questioned.
Getting arrested.
Yeah.
And you're not willing to give me details
No.
just so I can get you booked into custody?
No. I have got my passport and my book. I'm not going to give
So
you
ultimately, obviously, when you're going to be searched, when we get that passport, I'll just get your details off there.
Yeah, of course you will.
So, and you're happy to say that that passport is yours?
Yeah.
Right.
What station am I going to? Do
I'm
you
just
know?
going to book you a space once we've got your details. Hopefully Wigan.
undo my belt. You're going to have to take the cuffs off now, aren't you?
I'm not doing that.
Oh, you're not taking the coat off?
No, it's just there's nothing inside it, isn't it?
No, isn't.
There's pockets inside.
I know there is.
But I was looking at that.
Have you got this on video, man?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, but you'd be surprised the amount of police what lose footage.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that you saying you're Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
Ah.
Dirty pig.
The dirty pig?
Look at it, it says it on the other side.
So what you saying, who you saying you are, a dirty pig or Peppa Pig?
Both.
Is that how you identify yourself?
Yeah.
Right. So
I don't identify myself. That's only when you lot get it.
Right. So you're not identifying yourself as
No,
Peppa Pig or a dirty pig?
No.
So
I'll wait while I get to the custody,
Yeah.
and then when I'm going to the cells, I give my name.
Right.
That's the only
Is that
thing
how you
I
do
have
it?
to
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
That's how I get my claims. Nine claims against Greater Manchester. This will be 10. No, I didn't call you out though, did I? I didn't. Listen, it took you 6 months to answer when I got a 999 call. Yeah, 6 months. And then I do this. It takes you 3 minutes. GMP. That's why I do it. Don't be touching me ghoulies and my bum crack. You'd be surprised the amount of coppers what do that.
Right, I'm just going to search through the wall. Just going to check my first thing, alright.
Hey, I'm going to come and out you lot now. You do know that, don't you?
Mind you, around the coach, right?
Although I'm not minded. Caution or not.
Right,
None
keep
of
them
you've
up,
cautioned me yet though. Don't worry pal, I can get myself in. Not my first rodeo.
Alright, just making sure you're okay.
Not my first
Alright.
rodeo.
Just making sure you're okay.
I've done this millions of times.
This guy's been arrested at the jail for impersonating the police officer. I told you, didn't I?
Tell them breakfast, a full fry up and a nice pot of tea, 3 sugars.
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but he's been arrested.
So there you go. This is where this video ends. And like I said in the video, look at did you see the prison staff? Yep, you would assume there was police if they was walking down the street from behind. You would assume there was the police. Like I said, most of the security staff, you would assume the same thing. This is why in certain circumstances you need to know when to shut your mouth. The minute they mentioned impersonating a police constable, he should have just been quiet and said nothing. Not give him any more ammunition to pin him up, because that's exactly what they did. They basically led him to walking into admitting that he would dress like that to look like a police constable. They said, if you was going to be a cop as a costume, would you wear the same thing? He said yes. So he's just admitted there himself that he would dress like that if he wanted to look like a police constable. Now, would you say he was Impersonating a police constable? No, not one piece of his clothing said police on it whatsoever. Just because he's wearing all black with a blue checkered line across it doesn't mean nothing. I can get a police car, take all the police stickers off it, what say police on it, the badges, emblems, any of that sort of stuff, and keep the blue checkered on there, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's that simple. Because it's not impersonating a police officer or a police constable to dress very similar. Hence why security do the exact same thing. As long as they've got nothing to indicate that they are police, then they can get away with it. Now, I think I've just said is my opinion. I want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. As always, let me know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. Like the videos, it does open YouTube's algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next one.